Hey there, students, and welcome to Fall 2026. Even though we are virtual, I want to welcome you all to DM 435 online learning class. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Professor George Coppola. I've been at FIT for since 2018 and been teaching since then, but also in marketing and advertising for 30 plus years at this point, and I'm still continuing to build on that. So I not only do these for a living, I also teach it. So hopefully what I'm teaching you will also be very meaningful, but also very timely as well. So I'm not just going to teach you straight from a book. I'll be teaching you from what I know, best practices and everything else, and what's happening in the industry right now to help you inform you with what's going on. So obviously go into your little full internet marketing here, and then we'll jump right into the syllabus. As you'll see here, I have start here for the course and then the weekly content. I'm still fixing a little bit, but for the most part, all the weeks are broken out already, and I'll show you how we look at the syllabus. So if you click on here, this video will be uploaded on here, so you welcome to DM 435. So here's what the syllabus looks like. As I mentioned, my name, George Coppola, professor at FIT, and I do have some office hours on Mondays from 4 to 5 and B429. If that doesn't work, or that day or time does not work for you, please let me know, and we could try to do something virtually as well. So this is an online course, or an asynchronous course as they call it. So everything will be launching on that Monday at 7 a.m. and everything will be due by that Monday, 7 a.m. and everything will be due the same week, that Sunday at 11:59. Please, please, please don't wait until 11:30 on a Sunday night to submit these things. It does get a bit hairy. I know time management is always a difficulty, even for myself. So I at least want to make you aware and give you all the deadlines up front with that. So with this course, it's going to be very foundational in that we'll be exploring search, display, social, email marketing, retargeting, and everything else that we're doing there. It will be a heavy focus on search because search is very foundational, especially on the paid side. So that is where you will need to have access to the internships, which we'll be talking about shortly. Once this course is done, you need to understand how all the online marketing works together, and how it all financially can complement each other and how it all works together with that, and how to integrate online and offline media together, and also how do we help achieve marketing goals digitally. There are, as I mentioned before, there is one thing you will need for this class. It is StuKent. And this is what it should look like once you click on that link there. It is a $75 or $74.99 cost. We will be starting that in week 3. And then each week we'll have a video going over each round. So there's 10 rounds in total with that. And we'll touch base on that on a week-to-week basis starting in week 3. That is the only thing I will be asking you to pay for this class, other than the class itself, obviously. But anything else I try to give you as free, but as not just free in doing something else, it's free that's actually going to help benefit you. And if you continue to want to go down the route of becoming a marketer, everything else. So these are real certifications that are viable, that you can add to your resume, that you can add to your LinkedIn profile once you're all said and done. And I want to give these to you early. This way you can at least enact on those two, but I will dive into them a bit further, either week 1 or week 2 in a different video. So the 2 certificates from Google, one being the search, the one being display, and these make up 13% of your overall grade. And then we have the other HubSpot ones here, and these are social media and digital marketing overall. These are all self-described, paced at your own leisure. These are not easy by any stretch of imagination, but that's why I want to at least make you aware of these. You could use your personal Gmail account or your FIT Gmail account. Either one is fine. And then once you're done, you will get certificates saying you passed. You upload those into your assignments, and we're good to go. Regarding the other assignments, there's 2 other major assignments. An AI assignment, which we'll be using AI with that, and we'll touch base on that as we get closer to it. Then a social media assignment where we'll be creating social media ads for KiwiCo, a company that specializes in STEM toys and everything else. So the grading system is as follows. And here's how the grades really break out. Aforementioned internships, roughly a quarter of your grade. And those will be on a weekly basis starting from the 3rd on week 3. At least 2 class discussions already from AI and marketing and Kiwi Create that are due with those due dates. The midterm will be on 10/25, due on 10/25. The social media ads will be due on 11/8. The AI assignment will be due on 11/22. The website assignment, which is a bit earlier, is on 9/13. And we'll touch base on these as the weeks go on. And the certifications, as I mentioned before, while it may seem far away, they are not that far away. So the sooner you can get those uploaded, the better with that. And then, of course, the final. One thing to note regarding internships, I do have due dates on Brightspace, but there is nothing you need to upload into Brightspace, which is why there's no due date in there. Once you complete those things, I will pull the grading system once that week is complete, and then grade those along as well. And I'll show you how I grade them in the coming week. And then we have the weekly schedule here. Each week broken out, and I match those against the syllabus that we have out there, and how to create a HubSpot account. With it, again, no credit card is needed, and same thing with Google. And I really try to emphasize a lot of watch the Memory Pro rounds and then complete them yourself, so on and so forth. So please review this and let me know if any questions with it, going all the way through to that. Since we're online, engagement's going to be a challenge, but that's why I have discussions, that's why I have the homeworks, that's why I do the projects out there too. So please, please, please submit those as early as possible. Missing 3 activities, assignments, discussion, quizzes, whatever the case may be, it's going to be a full letter grade deduction. If you have 4 activities, we encourage you that you're missing, you probably may fail with that. And I know it may seem like a lot of work, but I try to give more work, especially for an online class, just because I need, if you don't do well in one thing, it's, you have other things to help make it up. If you only have 2 things to work on and you don't do well in one, it's kind of difficult to make up that space. Deadlines are important, just like in the business world. So you have a whole week to do it things. I know it sounds like a long time, but it's not really that long of a time. So please make sure you're doing this in a timely manner. Please, when you're watching my videos and anything else, be respectful as if you were in my class as well. And of course, there's other institutional policies out here too. And there are all ways you can get help as well. So from Fitable to writing to all these other things. So please take advantage of those if you feel you need them as well. Student conduct, since the online class is a little bit less, but again, please be respectful with that. And then we will be using AI for this semester, as I mentioned. But I also try to create projects that are non-AI-able, if you will, because I want to grade my students' work. I don't want to grade AI work. We will use AI as a tool overall, but I believe you will see how we use it in marketing. It's a bit different than you may have using it too. And of course, information security and acceptable uses are key. And with the withdrawal process, you have until the 13th day of the 13th week, I should say, of the fall and spring semester to withdraw if needed. I try everything I can to do to not make anyone, allow anyone to fail, but it has happened. And hopefully we don't get to that point, but if I can't help you unless you're helping yourself. So please let me know if you're missing anything else out there. Okay. that is the assignment and syllabus for this week. It's a bit over 10 minutes, but I'll try to be shorter next time. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.